This grilled fish is something I definitely love and can eat every day, and I decided to share the recipe with you guys. Hey buddies, how are you? Now, this grilled fish is made with Titus fish, also known as mackerel. Please don't forget to click the subscribe button and like, and also share as you enjoy this video. Okay, let's get into it. So first you want to cut out the head of the Titus fish, okay, and then you take out the dirt in between and make sure that you properly remove all the blood clots and all that from the fish, after which you take it and wash it properly. Now please don't be in a hurry to wash your fish. Make sure you take your time to properly wash the fish and remove all the dirt in between. You can see, make sure it's very clean, remove the black thing out of the fish, and just give it a very good wash. Then in a different plate, I added my seasoning and spices, my herbs. Don't worry, the list is going to be in the caption, so don't worry, everything is there. Then I added some oil. Now you can also add some lemon juice, but for this recipe I only used some oil, and I gave that a very good mix until everything was combined and looking like this. Then I took my fish and made some tiny cuts on it. I did 3 on each side. It depends on you. You can make that 2, you can make that 3. Trust me, anyone is totally fine. Then I took some paper towel to clean out the excess water on the fish and on the plate, okay? After that, I added my sauce that I made. I put that all over the fish. Now make sure you're generous with it, please. Don't be stingy with the sauce, okay? Make sure you spread it out properly and it covers the entire fish, okay? Then you allow it to sit for about 2 to 3 minutes before transferring that into your baking paper, and then you put that in your oven to grill for about 30 to 35 minutes, depending on how crispy you want the fish to be. But I grilled mine for about 35 minutes to 40 because I love my fish really crispy and dry, okay? Don't forget to do that, very important. Cover it, please. Then I went ahead to chop some onions because I'm a lover of onions, so I used a lot of onions for this recipe. Now, like I said, always feel free to adjust to your preference as you like. Then in another pot, I added some clean water and I added some plantain. For this recipe, I'm using plantain. You can also use yam or potato or whichever thing you like. So I added some plantain and I allowed that to cook. Then I went in with my hot peppers and bell peppers and I chopped that up. Now, please make sure it's roughly blended. It should not be smooth like you're making stew. You can see, roughly blended. Then I added some oil into my frying pan and I sauteed my onions for about 3 to 4 minutes on very low heat. Now guys, please make sure you are cooking on very low heat, okay? Because you don't want your food to get burned or overcook. So I fried that on low heat. Then I went in with my pepper mix and I fried that again for another couple of minutes. I left that on the fire for about 7 to 8 minutes on low heat, please. After giving that a very good mix, okay, combine that properly and then leave it to fry on low heat. Then I went in with my seasoning. Again, I'm going to list the ingredients in my caption. Don't worry, everything is going to be there. I combined that together, mix that, give that, allow that to cook again for another couple of minutes. Now, please make sure you don't overcook your peppers and the onions. Make sure you try not to over fry it because that is really important. Now, while this had cooked, I added my fish, my grilled fish, and I gave that a very good mix. Now make sure you put the sauce on the fish properly so that it really marinates together, okay, so that everything will be well combined. And yeah, that's basically it. Your fish is ready to eat. Now I had this with some plantain and trust me, it was absolutely delicious. I enjoyed the meal. I hope you try this recipe. If you do, please post on your social media and I'll be happy to repost. Thanks for watching and see you in my next video. Bye.